First tactic I'm going to talk about is like shaming by a narcissist. And it's like, they're like them trying to plant weeds into your mental, emotional garden space. And what they're trying to do is hoping to just kind of choke out all the flowers of your self-esteem, the ones that you've carefully nurtured. And then they love to throw just shade on everything. And it's more than shade. It's like they're trying to create this eclipse of your entire sense of self-worth. And they'll do it with like a remark. It's like, oh, you're going to go out in that outfit. That's pretty adventurous with someone with those, your interesting bone structure with those ankles. And then, guilt tripping. With a narcissist, it's like being on a never-ending escalator, where every step upwards feels like you're going 2 steps back. And narcissists can make you feel guilty for anything. It's like they can even convince you that, you're responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. Way to go. If you had distracted me, I would remember to feed the T-Rex. We'd still have Tyrannosauruses today. Another tactic narcissists use is just like it's feigning ignorance. This is their version of pretending to be a scarecrow out in the field of facts. It's unmovable, unbothered, just Meanwhile, there's like crows of truth, like actual truth floating above them, and they're completely oblivious to it. I'm trying to engage with a narcissist that's in that, feigning ignorance phase. It's like trying to explain quantum physics to a goldfish, just pretending that it doesn't understand the whole concept of water. What's that? Another tactic to watch out for is denial. Because in this world of narcissists, it's like, living in a castle that's just made of lies. Their entire existence is almost as if it's a lie. And as they surround it, they dig it out with this, this moat of denial that just keeps reality at bay. It's like they wear denial as like a cloak of invisibility, hoping that it makes, all their misdeeds just invisible. And I love to say, that wasn't me. You must be confusing me with someone else. Who cares? Because it feels like narcissists just don't care about anyone but themselves. And narcissists seem to be able to rationalize just about anything. Because a narcissist could take an action that you've seen, clear as day, and then twist it into a pretzel of logic that would make like a philosopher just cry down in tears and pull out his own hair. They'd be like, I only read your diary because, I care about you so deeply. I did it for your own good, really. It's like, screw you. This is such BS. Don't rationalize anything. So that's why it's so important. It's just like when I talk about these things, and we talk about these things, and these videos get shared, because these narcissistic tactics, when you see them, the shaming, the guilt tripping, the feigning ignorance, the denial, the rationalization, it's like turning on the floodlights at a midnight masquerade. Then all the ghouls and ghosts of manipulation, it's just like they're starkly visible. And this party isn't scary anymore. Here's the truth. The truth is the power of these narcissistic tactics dwindle the moment you see them for what they are. Just the parlor tricks that they are. And by recognizing how the narcissist plays these little power plays and these little games, you realize that they're not bullets at all. It's just a confetti cannon. These games that they play is just like little confetti, little pieces of little white paper that just kind of fall onto the ground. And when you realize that, you're not just escaping the maze of their manipulation, you're realizing that you can walk straight through it all. Because the walls that they create for us, they're cardboard. And every time that you counter narcissistic tactics like this with grace and more self-assurance, you're not just deflecting the narcissist's attempts to manipulate and control you. You're laying down like a fortress of reality. It can't be bent and twisted through, delusions and smoke and mirrors. Because these tactics, knowing them, you're going to start to reclaim your own narrative. And by labeling these tactics, it's like we end up transforming from just characters in narcissistic playing to be actually the playwright to write our own epic saga. Because we're going to not just move past the games. We're going to rise above them. And we build a life where, their little tricks become nothing more than just a footnote. Well, I do hope that you found this information really helpful. I know there's a lot of information in here, and I do ask if you did enjoy it, just to like, to comment, to follow. The more people that kind of see this and more people interact with it, the better chances are that the people who actually need to see this are going to see it. And if you don't know who I am or you're new to my feed, my name is Miles. I'm a hypnotherapist. I specialize in helping people recover from just these toxic dynamics because they do scramble our brains a little bit. And it's important to have somebody that knows what that's all about and then be able to untangle it. So if you want to know more information about my recovery program, you can type in Narcovery Recovery, and I'll post a link to my program below. All right. Thank you so much.